As requested in this video, I am going to share this setup if you would like to connect your Alabs FXCaster podcast workstation to your laptop, maybe for streaming purposes or recording purposes. I'll be showing you sample recording onto your laptop as well as streaming a sample. I'll be using FB or Facebook live streaming. Without further ado, let's get started. And now let me show you the things, cables I will be needing in this setup. First of all, this is the Alabs FXCaster podcast workstation. This is an Alabs microphone. This is a condenser microphone, and I've already installed the shock mount on here with this boom arm. This came as a package for the microphone, and actually this came with it also. This is an XLR male to female. And this one here, this cords here came with this FXCaster podcast workstation. So this one here is simply USB-C to USB-A, because this is actually an adapter. So what it means is that if, for example, your laptop has a USB-C port, then you can do that. You can use that port or USB-A, and then the other end you connect it to this podcast station if you will be connecting it to a laptop. This cables here, this cables actually we will not be using in this video. I'm just going to show you that this cables came when you buy this kind of console or podcast workstation. So this is a TRRS 3.5 millimeter, so the one that has two lines, and you will get one of the TRRS, the one that has three lines, 3.5 millimeter. And this one here, this is just an earphone for me to monitor the audio, and this does not come in the package. And finally, this laptop will be the laptop I will be using to connect this FXCaster, and this is where we will be doing some live streaming and sample recording into this laptop. And now let's start the connections. First, let's connect this FXCaster to this laptop. And as I said, we'll be using this cable. So the USB-C, let's connect it to here, to the one that says USB. Okay, there you go. And as I said earlier, if your laptop has a USB-C, you don't need to remove this adapter. So this laptop here has a USB-C port right there, then I can just connect it. If your laptop does not have a USB-C port like the one I have on here, so what you'll do, simply remove that and then connect this one to the USB type A of your laptop, which is very common to all the laptops. So this one is over here. But again, as I said, my laptop has a USB-C port on there, so I'm just gonna use that. Okay, so I will connect this end to here, to the USB-C port right there. And when you connect them, you have to connect them properly. Make sure it will click. Anyway, it will tell you if it is connected. So right now it is being connected. As you can see, there is a light already over here. This is also a way of charging your FXCaster. Okay, and now let's connect this earphone for audio monitoring. So very self-explanatory. From here, I'm going to connect one end to here. There's only one headphone icon on here, so I'll connect it there. There it is. Okay, and now let's connect this condenser microphone. I'm just gonna put it here first. And by the way, if you're curious to tighten this, it's just at the bottom over here, so it doesn't turn. Okay, and very simple also. We'll connect one end to each of them. So let's say this end we'll use, maybe let's use mic 1 or in 1. Okay, and let's connect the other end to here. Okay, there you go. And these two cables here we will not be using. If you're planning of connecting additional source of your music other than the one from this laptop, you can do that as well. You can connect from here, the one that says aux in. You can use either of these cables on here. Or you can also connect a source of your background music here using Bluetooth, because this FXCaster is also capable of connecting your source of your background music via Bluetooth, so wireless. Now that we're all set, I suggest go to your settings on your laptop and go to sound. So you have to check the audio output and input. So right now it's the default speaker is a Realtek, so whatever is the built-in speaker of this laptop. as well as the microphone, so the built-in microphone of this laptop. But as soon as I turn this on, so now I'm turning it on, it should change automatically. If it does not change, you have to manually select this one. So there you go. As you can see, as soon as I turn this on, it changes. So it went below over here. So my speaker is now set on here. Now I'm going to give you a heads up. It depends on your settings. I believe I did something on this laptop before, and that's why it says here it's F998. I don't know if it will show the same on your laptop, but so far on my laptop it says F998. I know I've used the F998 on here, or I've connected it on here, and it did not change. It's still F998. But anyway, I've tested this earlier already, and the F998 is this one here. And I'm sure the microphone here, it should also shows, there you go, the microphone is also set on here. So again, just make sure that as soon as you turn this on, the microphone or the input and output over there changes also. So pick the one that shows up over there, the new one. From here, I'm going to start my recording into this laptop so that whatever testing I am doing from this FXCaster, you can hear the actual recorded from this laptop. Because what I will do, I'll be syncing the recorded audio output from this laptop into the other video that I'm taking right now, so that you can hear the recorded audio output from this laptop. Okay, so what I'll do is I am going to open just the built-in camera of this laptop. It's not going to be that great, but okay, we'll just use this built-in camera of this laptop. Before I start recording, I'll have to make sure to turn on the 48-volt phantom power right there, because this is a condenser microphone. Otherwise, this will not work. Okay, I'm going to turn it on. Okay, there you go. As you recall, I connected this microphone to the mic number 1, or line in 1 right there. So we're only using this one. We're not using in 2 or input 2, so it doesn't matter if this is low or high. I'm just going to set it to the default one at the middle. Okay, and from here, what I will do is I'm going to start recording from this laptop. Sound check, testing 1 2 1 2 3 4. Whatever you're listening to, this is now your audio output or your recorded audio from this laptop over there. Anyway, it tells you there the level of your microphone. So it's up to you if you want to turn it up some more or lower it. And your monitoring to the volume of your headphone is just going to be here. So it's currently set to 50%. It's up to you if you want to increase that some more or lower it. So again, it's your preference. And now this functions over here. This is pretty much the same in connecting this into a device like a phone, the one that I had made a video already in the past. So it's pretty much the same thing, but let me just go over again this setup, connecting it to this laptop. From the top over here, the equalizers, it's up to you as to your preference, how much bass you want to use. Maybe let's set the treble maybe to 1 o'clock, and mid, I'm just going to set it to 11 o'clock, and bass, I'll set it to 3 o'clock. Okay, there you go. And now over here, if you want to, maybe let's add reverb to our voice. So I'm going to tap this one. Actually, you have to tap and hold to work this out. Okay, tap and hold. There you go. So the first option right there is room. And again, this is room, sound check. If you tap it again, it gives you the next one. So this is the hall. And the next one, so as you notice, the hall has more reverberation compared to the room. Let's check the next one. Okay, so this is now the church. Anyway, it's up to you, whatever is your preference. If you like the room, the hall, or the church, then you can select those from all those 3. And you still have additional effects from this right now. If you want to use the delay over here, you still have 2 options to add echo or tape. So you just have to test and play around with it and select whatever is your preferred vocal. So let's go back to the top. Okay, so again, this is the room. So again, room, it's not so much of reverberation. If you're okay with this, and then you want to add some delay. Okay, so again, to add the delay effects on here. So again, tap and hold, there you go. So now it has echo, and that is your audio output. Sound check, testing 1 2, and I'm going to change again to the hall. Okay, so this is the hall plus the delay with echo. Sound check. Testing 1 2, and let's use the next one, the church. Okay, so again, this is the church plus the delay with echo. Okay, so maybe let's go back to the top, and now I'm gonna select the tape. Okay, so now this is the tape. Again, it has that delay on it, but kind of different kind. So it's up to you if you preferred this type of audio output, then of course feel free to select that. Okay, now let's select the hall. Okay, so this is now the hall plus the delay, and I'm using the tape. Soundtrack, testing 1, 2, and let's select the second one or the third one. Okay, so this is now the church, again, plus the delay with the tape. Okay, so maybe let's turn off the delay, there it is, and then let's maybe turn off first this effects. There you go, so it goes to flat. And the next one is the Autotune, so it's up to you if you want to use that. It changes your voice or your tone of your voice if you use that. So let's tap and hold. There it is. So it's a C right now. Sound check. Testing 1, 2. As you tap this one, it changes also over there, and it changes the tone of your voice. Sound check. Testing 1, 2. And to turn it off, just tap and hold again. There you go. Okay, and now for the voice changer, these are your voice changer over here. You have robot, male, female, and doll. And to activate that, so press and hold.
Okay, there you go. So if you want to use this one, there it is. And let's go to the next one.
Okay, this is male, soundtrack testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's check the female.
Okay, so this is the female. It's up to you if you want to use this.
And this is the doll. So again, another voice changer. Okay, let's turn it off.
Okay, just tap and hold to turn it off. And the volume shaper on here, this is Dodge on the other kinds of a sound card. What it is as you play background music, it goes down the volume of that as you talk. And when you stop talking, it goes up. Maybe we can do a sample on that. Okay, so let's go over here and let's play this one. Okay, so right now, okay, there you go. So I'm currently playing that song. I'm just gonna lower that volume. Okay, so I'm currently playing that music, and if I'm going to turn on the volume shaper right here, okay, right now volume shaper is being turned on, so as you notice, you can hardly hear that music that I'm playing. But if I'm going to stop talking, there you go. So again, that is the use of the volume shaper on there. So if you are, maybe I'm going to turn it off first. So anyway, what I'm trying to point is, maybe this is good for podcasting type of thing, or more on talking, and you want a background music for that, then that is the use of that. And if you are maybe singing, make sure it's off. Otherwise, if you're singing and then that is on, as you sing, the background music will go down. So again, watch out for that. And the denoise button on here, it's really up to you if you want to turn it on or turn it off. Now the loopback on here, what it is if the loopback is on, like this one right now, if I'm going to play a music from this same laptop where I am doing my recording, the music I'm playing on here, it should be recorded as well. However, if this is turned off, even if I play music from the same laptop, I am the one who can hear that, but it will not be recorded into this recordings right now. Okay, let me give you a short sample. Let's play this second music on here. Okay, so I'm currently playing this music. I'm just gonna lower it a bit. Okay, there you go. So right now it should be recorded. That is because the loop back here is being turned on. Now, if I am going to turn it off, so as you notice, I am not touching this one here. I'm not turning it off. I can still hear that music. Okay, I'm going to turn it off right now. So loopback is off. There you go. So now I turned off the loopback. I can still hear the music. See over here, it's still moving. I'm not, I didn't attach the music on here. I am the only one who can hear it. So there you go. As you notice, okay, as you notice, my music here is still on. Okay, I will keep quiet. So it means I am playing the music over there. It's just that it is not being recorded. So I'm the only one who can hear it. Okay, let me turn it back on. Okay, there you go. So by now, I'm sure that the music is being recorded by this time because I turn on the loop back again. Okay, I'm going to pause this music now. Okay, there it is. So again, that is the use of the loop back being on or turned off. So only if you are playing the music on the same laptop where you are doing your recording. The next one over here, this Karaoke, what it does is it will somehow convert the music you're playing from this laptop. Let's say it has vocals on it and you want to sing along with it, to somehow convert that into a karaoke. So that means the vocals, the volume for that will be gone, or maybe at least lesser compared to karaoke being turned off. Okay, so let me show you. Let me play this music on here just to show you that it has vocals. Okay, there you go. So as you noticed, it has vocals. So now that I'm going to turn on the karaoke on here, as I play this music on here, you will notice the vocals will not be as loud as earlier. It will somehow convert that music into a karaoke music. Okay, I'll play this one here. Okay, I'm gonna turn on now the karaoke on here. There you go. So anyway, that is the use of the karaoke button right there. Okay, and now over here for recording. So maybe this is a good time to show you how to use this pads on here to record maybe sound effects from YouTube. Okay, so it's a very self-explanatory. What I can suggest is that check first when it starts the sound effects from here. Okay, let me show you. Okay, let's play this one here. As you notice, the sound effects did not start from the beginning of the video, so set it to where it starts. Okay, so let's use the pad bank A. So maybe if you had watched already my prior video on this, this is a kind of mixer or sound card that you can add sound effects a lot, 32, because each pads on here, like pad A, B, and C, it has 8. So from pad bank A, you are able to record 8 from that, 8 different sound effects. And then if you go to pad bank B, you can also record another set, 8 of different sound effects that you want. And now same thing, if you go to C, same thing, you can record another 8. And the other 8 you can record from the memory card over here if you want. So anyway, let's just focus on here right now. So let's go to A. So again, I suggest select when it starts first on the YouTube over there, so that you don't have to, when you record over here, it will record also the empty space right there that it's not doing anything. Okay, so now what I will do is just tap and hold from here, and then when this one blinks over here, you should start you should play your sound effects from this laptop. I'm just using YouTube sound effects. Okay, so again, I'm using pad bank A, and then I'm going to tap and hold this one here. Okay, there you go. So again, I hope you notice what I did. So as soon as it stops over here, tap it again to stop that recording. And then over here, you can just stop it later, because it will only record here when you start and stop. Okay, so let's play this one here. Okay, there you go. Let me give you some tips on here. It actually depends. If your volume from this laptop is loud, your audio output from here, from the recording over here, will be loud as well. Okay, let's check the volume now. So the volume right now from this laptop is number 12. Okay, let me turn it up. Maybe let's set it to, let's say 70, or let's say 80%. So I set it to 80, and earlier I used 12 volume from this laptop. Okay, let's go back right there, and this time let's use the next pad on here. So again, I'm ready over here. Okay, so I'm gonna tap this one until it blinks, and then tap over here right away. Once the sound effects here stop, tap over here to stop it. Okay. Okay, there you go. So again, now that I just recorded the next one, as you noticed, the audio output from here is louder. Let's check again the first one. Again, as I mentioned, it was only 12 volume from here. Okay, and now let's check the next one. Again, this one, it was set to 80 when I recorded the sound effects. There you go. So again, the first one. So it's not as loud. Now the second one, okay, there you go. So that's what I'm trying to point. If you set your volume from this laptop louder, of course, your audio output from the recorded sound effects on here will be louder as well. Anyway, you can still increase your volume from here. So use the sample volume to increase that. Okay, let's use the first one, and then I'm turning it up. Okay, that's the maximum we could get. Okay, again. Okay, and now let's check the next one. Again, this is the one that I set earlier as 80. Okay. There you go. It's pretty loud. So again. Okay, it's super loud. So again, what I'm trying to point is if you want your sound effects to be more louder, so make sure to set your laptop volume to at least 80 or more, or 75. But again, it's up to your preference. Okay, so again, that is how to record sound effects from YouTube into this FXCaster podcast workstation. And that is all I can share for today. I hope this video gives you now an idea as to the functions if you will be adding a laptop for recording purposes from your Alabs FXCaster podcast workstation. Again, I want to thank Alab for sending me this console as well as the mic set. And if you will be interested in getting one of these, I will be adding a link under the description below. Thanks again, guys, for watching. If you like this type of video, please give it a like. And if you want more of this type of videos, consider subscribing if you haven't done yet, and hit the notification bell so you are always updated for all the upcoming videos I will be posting. Keep safe, and until next time.